All right, gang, back once again for Level Up. My name is Yenzo,
And I'm Pax.
and we are back for a special holiday edition of Level Up with Sriyamas eSports Education. Now, today's episode is about something which is in all likelihood really going to affect parents right now because we're on break, and that is how you can deal with your kids' frustrations when it comes to gaming.
Yeah, especially parents, you will have your children unable to pull plug during the gaming time, having issue dealing with their behavior or not responding to you. And you call that, Ivan, let's go for dinner.
Yeah. Classic.
They're not responding to you, or they're on the headphones, or end up, don't disturb me, or it's a very rude kind of response.
Yeah.
From your children. If any one of you face this issue, I think it's very common.
Yeah.
I think all parents encounter this as well.
For sure.
So that's why today we're going to talk about this, how to hack this. Yeah.
Hacking is the word. I'm sure this is something which parents have encountered, right? But today we want to talk a little bit about what goes on in your kids' brains while they're playing when you then ask them to stop, and why these frustrations may come up, and also give you some tools how to handle that.
Yeah. So let's use one game example. Probably parents, you have your children playing Valorant. Okay, Valorant is one of the PC game. It's quite famous. A lot of kids are playing. Or PUBG, Call of Duty. These are the shooting games. All right, very high intense game. Yeah, shooting, destroying your opponent. Yeah, as a team. Yeah, and if your child is playing with friends, the gameplay is even more intense because they're not playing individual. They're playing with friends with expectation.
And you can't pause, right?
You can't pause. You know why you can't pause? Because nowadays gaming is very different from our console playing.
Yeah.
You're playing silo, individual. You have a task to complete. Yeah, there's an objective. Well, all these games still exist, but nowadays your kids are playing. It's an interactive gaming. They are constant in communication with someone in the game. Example, if you're playing Valorant, it's a 5 versus 5, right? There's total 10 players. So once you tune into game, when in gaming mode, yeah, you are strategizing. Okay, there is turn play as well. You win this round, so you have a second round to complete. Yeah, so you cannot ditch your team in the middle of the game. Example, Ivan, are you coming down for dinner? Let's go for dinner. No way.
Yeah.
They will say, sorry, gang.
Yeah.
You cannot expect them to be able to respond to you, in a right manner. Sorry, team. My mom is calling me. I have to go for dinner. Bye.
Yeah.
There's
No way.
gonna happen. They will have issue with their friends. All right, because you cannot leave the game. Yeah, you cannot ditch the team. Imagine that you're playing football halfway. Sorry, my mom is calling for dinner. I have to go.
Yeah.
You gotta finish the game. You have to finish the football, the competition or tournament, whatever you name it.
Yeah.
All right, and not only that, because now the game, if you play like Mario, you have every level to complete, right?
Yeah.
So in the layman term, yeah, in game, they have their own leveling up of their profile, their character. So the higher you are, you will be able to play with people who are more expert, yeah, more competitive. And not only that, because of your rank is high, right? People look at, wow, you actually level 100.
Like
People
a status.
it's a status.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Status. Yeah, it's a status. It's their, their credibility of who are they. But all this is not overnight achievement.
That's right.
And take years
Yeah.
to be able to reach that level. Yeah, it's not overnight. Today I play level 1.
Yeah.
End of the week I'll reach level 100. No. Yeah. It took a lot of time to be able to reach that achievement. Not only that, because if you lose, you will drop down. You will drop your level.
Yeah. Nothing is permanent, right?
Nothing is permanent.
Yeah.
Your level will drop. Yeah, you'll not stay there. Yeah. So most of the game, the development is designed in such manner. Yeah. So time, effort, yeah. Some of that if it even spend money,
Right.
but
Yeah.
it's involved.
That's another thing.
Yeah, that's another thing to talk about, right? So if you ask them to just pull plug, no, they will end up throwing tantrum.
Yeah.
I think most of parents, this is what we encounter. Yeah, you will not have a happy kids sitting right in front of you, having dinner, a peaceful dinner, while he just got removed from the game, and his brain is still constantly thinking, I should have stayed on to the game. I should have fought with my parents. I shouldn't ditch my team. Right? Imagine the friends also. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
why you just left the game?
Yeah.
You cannot do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the whole team is not just your rank, your level drop. The whole team
Yeah.
level is going to drop. So there's a certain amount of level of frustration, expectation
Yeah.
in their gaming.
Yeah. And also, I think what's important for parents to understand is what looks like gaming on the screen, right, is actually a multitude of complex tasks that your kids are performing at that time, together with other teammates against another group of kids who are, or people, players, who are also performing these complex tasks, right? And if that stops at a moment, you had a great example where you compared it to, right?
Yeah. So it's like parents, like you're watching a drama series. Yeah. You will want to finish that episode before you stop, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the same thing. It's the same concept on layman term.
Yeah.
But every game, there is a time. There's a duration of time. Just like your drama. If the drama is 45 minutes, you finish at 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Then you go for your dinner, shopping, and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the game, you need to also understand the gaming time. So nowadays, because of the game is being structured in a way, they will not drag the game like you play until non-stop. Like example, like the game I mentioned just now, Valorant, PUBG, Mobile Legends. Every game, usually it will be between 15 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
You'll finish, you'll complete.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the key thing is to manage the communication with your child. For example, you know that 6 o'clock you're about to go for dinner. That's your plan. So you need to preempt your kids 5, which is telling them we are going for dinner.
Yeah.
We got to leave by 5:45. Again, manage your time management, communication with your children as well. Knowing, and you need to know, parents, you need to know what game they're playing as well.
Yep.
Yeah. If you don't, it's easy. Ask ChatGPT. Ask usually how long this game will last.
Yeah.
ChatGPT will tell you. Yeah. It will be between 15, 20 minutes. All right. So if the game per game, which is the round, there's like I say, it's the turn based. You win and lose. Probably they will play 2 rounds. Next, 1 round or 2 rounds. So each game, it will last about 15 to 30 minutes. You'll be able to time. Okay, let's say 5 o'clock already. You got to check it. So get to prep them that we are going dinner at 5:45. But you actually got to leave the house by 6. So you got to give some buffer time.
That's right.
Yeah. So you manage the communication. So it's a question that you ask your child how you manage that. It's like, Ivan, we are going to go. You just started the game? Yeah. All right. Or finishing soon. Yeah. Okay. So you know that just started. You will know that you time it 30 minutes. Or it's going to finish soon. Then you got to warn them, okay, then don't go to the next game.
That's right.
We are going for dinner. So it's just many expectation. Then rather than to jump queue, right? Imagine that what I mean is also handling that kind of emotions. Imagine the game that are very intense right now. They are strategizing the communication. Then suddenly you have a background voice, mother is calling you.
Yeah.
Okay, got to leave soon. Then I have a game to finish here. Yeah, I have a role to play here. I cannot leave my team. I cannot leave the game just like that. I could I could have been banned.
Yeah.
All right, not just level drop, but they were banned. Yeah. So this kind of consequences,
Yeah.
in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very intense. Imagine that they are driving at 200 kilometer an hour.
Yeah.
You cannot just suddenly press stop, right? You will crash.
Yeah.
That's how their brain function during
That's
that
right.
time. They are running at a high speed,
Yeah.
communication, strategizing, and planning, and it's very intense.
Yeah.
You could handle the emotions as well. So it's best is to be able to how to manage that. Is like, hey, you let them slowly slow down or to break.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one way to manage the intense emotion during that time.
Yeah.
So you set the question right, you ask the question right, okay? Knowing that what they are into, what game they're playing. Yeah. Don't go to the next game, we are going dinner soon. Or this is the last game, allow him to finish off.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a time. It will not take too long.
Yeah.
You let them finish off, whether they win or lose, but the thing is, you let them finish off. Rather than have these tingling emotions hanging that is unsettled, that they just got pulled out. That is very dangerous.
Yeah.
You will have probably a rebellious kid, rude kid that you have to deal with. Yeah, but that is dealing with behavior, which is, of course, all parents will not tolerate.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we can manage that before that thing surfaces.
Exactly. Because I think, the same things that apply to good parenting anyway, which is having conversations, managing expectations, setting boundaries, finding out consequences, they apply to this as well. And
Yeah.
one thing important to be mindful of, right? When our kids, when they're playing these intense games, right? Never mind that they're young people anyway, who are still learning how to manage emotions, but also in their bodies. It's adrenaline, right?
Yep.
Experiencing enormous amounts of adrenaline while they're playing these games, and then to be stopped right then and there is actually, you can see why you have such an adverse reaction from kids. It's not because they're rude, it's because this is an actual response to being pulled out like this.
Yep.
Right? So that's why very important, communicate, manage expectations, setting boundaries.
Yes. But of course, after you've done all this, doing all this expectations been set, where it turn out your kids, the behavior, all right, is still not acceptable. Then you have a bargaining power. Right? Look, Ivan, I give you the extra time to finish off your game. But your behavior, which is after losing the game, I'm not your friends or some sort of avatar Valorant hero in the game. So you're talking to a human being. I deserve as a respect, a parent, and not only that, as a human. You're talking to a human right now. All right. So if you still unable to detach that from gaming and from talking to a real person, then you can talk about the consequences.
That's right.
Which is they should deserve it by limiting their time,
Access
confiscate,
control.
access control.
Device control.
Then you talk about discipline stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes, you have more power to talk about that because as a parent, I already set that kind of expectation. I already manage all this. I know what you're doing. Yeah, but your behavior does not entitle you to continue gaming. So that is some tips for parents because I have a 13-year-old son.
Okay.
Because I play games since I was young. Okay, until now. So this is what I use, how I talk to him, how I communicate with him, I set the expectation, or even how I discipline him as well. Yeah. You will have a more peaceful conversation, more respected conversation. Yeah. When dealing with a child. Powerful. Yeah. If parents you don't know, you got to do some homework as well. Basically, parents, you need to know what game your kids are playing. That one is a must. It's very important. It's not mean that you give him the devices, give them the devices, right? You let them roam around, but you have no clue what they are exposed into.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to know. All right. With now AI ChatGPT, you just ask ChatGPT, what is this game all about? how long it takes. He will tell you everything about it.
Yeah.
So you have information at hand that you'll be able to manage your children. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I think that about sums it up for us here today for our holiday edition. Thank you very much for joining us, everyone. We'll see you
Yes.
next time when it's once again time to level up with Sriyamas
Yes.
Esports Education.
See you guys.